Alright, so let's do this, guys. Alright. You retis, Chupa?
Yeah.
And Silent, feel free to weigh in too, man, whenever you want to, good sir. Alright.
Yeah, it's good that Silent's actually here because some of the things related to him.
Yeah, some of them are. Okay, so I want to start out with the first question. So a lot of people were very curious when I was asking them questions that they want to ask. A lot of people want to know what is the exact role of you guys within the dev team. Like, what is your role, Chupa? What is Silent Terror's role? What is Svena's role? What is Fred's role, which I thought was a little wacky.
Yeah, that's people get confused by the dev roles because we are a very small dev team. So it's kind of hard to say, but let's look at the practical way. Okay. In New Z, Fred is the coder. Okay, so he's the one who does all the coding. Sven is he's the project manager. He's the one who manages everything from patches to sales to everything like that. And due to that, he does a lot of things development wise, but not the coding part. Database, items, and stuff, servers. He organizes everything like that. Right now, Silent helps him a lot on those things, but Silent's also responsible for mapping, for creating skins, implementing them in game, preparing them, and of course he also helps Sven a lot with the preparation for patches and things like that. I, on the other hand, am in charge of the community and support. Okay, so all the moderators, everything that is related to the community, um, is my job. Okay, I'm the one who is talking to the community, to the streamers, and all matters.
Chupa, you're breaking in and out, buddy.
Really?
Yeah.
Did not get any of that?
No, I got most of it. There you go. You're good now.
All right, which part did you miss out? Yeah, my mic was.
Literally your last 10 seconds. Yeah, he's fine, guys. He's fixed now. Yeah, you're good. Your ping's good now. Your ping was like, whew. So you're explaining yourself.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I take care of the community. I do everything related to player relations, streamers, contact with marketing, Twitch, and things like that. Also, of course, as 90% of the community already knows, I'm in charge of the whole support team. So all the moderators, I work directly with all the moderators, with the support and stuff like that. Silent actually helps a lot with that as well, but yeah, but that's my priority. That's what I do pretty much 15, 16 hours a day.
So basically, like community relations, basically.
Yes,
Gotcha.
yeah. If you look at job titles, I'm the community and support manager. Sven is the project manager. Silent is developer because he does development for the game. And Fred is, of course, a developer coder, more of the coding part.
Okay, so he's like the main coder.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha. All right, so another question. People were really intrigued to know if there's going to be any new kind of weapons, assault rifles, shotguns, sniper rifles, especially in the future.
Yeah, we actually have some that are some concepts, some ideas for future skins, or not skins, sorry, for future guns, but that's something we decided a couple of months ago, I think, that we're just gonna take a break from. I think we feel that the game right now already has too many, you know, too many, too much variety of
Waiting for the ranked
weapons, and
matches. Please show me.
so we just put that in the back burner for
Yeah, I
now.
got you, dude. Don't worry. All right. Okay, so weapons are on the back burner. What about skins? Like a lot of people were asking about country skins. Like I guess you got like the USA M4 and stuff like that. Will we have ever have any like USA heavy skin or Turkish heavy skin or anything like that?
Um, yeah, with skins is always a work in progress. We'll never stop working with skins, obviously. I mean, this is a free game, you know, and skins is, I think, the best way for a free game to collect money without making it to pay to win.
Okay.
And but but country skins, I don't think that's something. I mean, it's not something we've never considered. Okay, we have country riot shields. The problem with the problem with country skins is that I personally feel
Full
like
of
if
big
we start
boys.
making some
Whoa.
country skins, people from other countries are gonna be mad because we made that and didn't make their country, you know,
Sure.
and there are those, you know, there are those situations that are created by the community, you know. So sometimes we'd rather stay away from favoring a country, for instance, because
Like Brazil.
that would just cause people to rage at each
You
other,
ignored
rage at
that.
us for no reason. You know, it's something added. It's
Yeah, no, I got you. Just stick with the shields and the guns. Makes sense.
yeah, those skins, those gun skins, they are old. They've been around for a long time. We just never took the time to add them into the game, but we decided to add them.
Okay. All right. Actually, this is a question I have. Like, I've been really curious about this. Colorado's been around since day one. Cali was like maybe a year and a half after. Are we ever gonna see a new map?
We do have plans. We do have, let's say, ideas and projects for that. But since we are such a small team, I think that's not a priority for now because that would take a lot of
Why clans
time
can't get clan shields?
from one person. In this case,
All right, I
probably
got a clan shields
silent to.
question here too.
But this is something that we do plan, but not in the near future.
Okay. Clans. Will they ever get their own clan specific shields? Like,
Yes, there is a
okay.
Clan Shield application already, but it's been delayed a little bit, and I've been telling myself that I'm gonna, you know, go back to working on them, but I always get sidetracked by other things. But yeah, people can already apply for Clan Riot
My
Shields.
voice is pretty
It's
low.
already
All right, that
active.
should be
There is
better
a
now.
form,
You should be able to hear me better now, right, Chris?
and
Like a lot better now.
hold up, sorry. Yeah, and people can apply for clan skins, but right now there are over 100 clans that actually there are over 200 clans that applied. So I need to go through the list, you know, contact the leaders and deal with that.
Okay, so it's a lot of work involved in that. It's just not something you could just instant.
Yeah, yeah, it's just that, you know, think about it.
Guys, if you have any other questions,
It's not a
please
lot
fill
of
the
work
chat
to
up with
make the
questions,
clan
man.
skin per se, you know, but when you have to evaluate 100, 200 clans and then
I
plan
don't even have the
their
answer to that question,
shields,
brother.
contact them,
My dad
get
gave me his old
everything,
computer.
you know, legally. There's some things we need to prepare legally, like paperwork and shit like that. And then we have to start working on them. So it's not let's say the part that takes a long time is not really the making the skin or making the riot shield themselves, but preparing everything for it.
Okay. Well, a lot of people are bitching about the skin questions. So, how's this, guys? When will competitive be out? Because a lot of people are
Competitive.
excited about it.
We are kind of focusing on competitive. Okay, so we are preparing um, competitive. We have laid out our initial plan for competitive, and the coding on it is going to start soon. It's already started. There's been progress made on it.
Okay, so
Um,
is it close to being done or close to being released, I should say?
it's hard to say because this is something that has never been done in this engine. Okay, so this is something that yes, technically, we have done a good progress on it, but we don't know how the engine is going to react to it, and there's a lot of testing that is going to take place in order for it. But it is something that should not be too long.
Survival's a lot of fun, dude.
That is going
Highly
to be our
recommend it.
our our main focus after some small things on survival.
Okay. All right. Well, leading into survival, one of the biggest questions I got from people were, will we ever implement a clan or group in survival?
No, no, that is not in our plans. I mean, unless the community, pushes us into doing that, I think the survival game mode, I think not having groups, but allowing people to group, I think that's a great way for it to be
Nah, don't ruin
more
survival.
of a survival game, you know? Of course, you can play with your friends at all times, but we can't make it easy for people. And grouping is not good also because, it's got no damage. You can see where they are on the map and things like that. And people can use them not only to play with their friends, but they can use them to take advantage in they can use it to take advantage against other people.
Okay. So basically, you guys are trying to completely and utterly engulf the player in the old feel of War Z that made it so
Yeah.
popular. Gotcha.
Yeah, our plan is to pretty much take Where's the Alpha and make it even and add some things that we had
Oh, actually,
that came
space. I'll get on
afterwards,
that one
but
second.
when the game had already turned into PvP. So we want to take the essence of when it was in alpha, very difficult loot, everything scarce, really working hard to get your shit, but we want to add those things that came afterwards, like crafting. We even plan on bringing base building into it, but this is, like I said, this is something not never done in this engine, but this is something that is possible.
Okay. So so basically, it's obviously it's a huge work in progress. Takes a lot of time because, like you said, something has not been done on this engine yet.
Yeah. Yeah, those things that have never been done in the engine are kind of like, okay, we have a plan, we have the idea for the even for the code, Fred has already thought about what he's gonna do code wise, but there's a lot of testing involved because it's something not so practical, let's say. It might be too buggy and stuff like that.
Okay. I mean, it makes sense. So in time, hopefully, we'll start seeing things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crafting is something that we already created a crafting system, for example. No. Uh, so yeah, the crafting system will be implemented, but we don't have an ETA right now. But this is a very very important thing that we're gonna bring to survival.
Okay. Well, actually, another question I kind of have for survival is one of my only issues with survival: the loot system.
Hmm.
Are we ever gonna get any kind of like? I don't want to say loot's horrible, but I would. Are we gonna ever get anything like? How do I explain it? Like I'm looting areas, I'm getting like Krugers and Krugers and Krugers upon Krugers. Are we ever gonna get like kind of upgraded loot? Like for example, we go to a military area. Is there ever gonna be things like famises and of abundance there? Or is it just gonna kind
Well,
of
in abundance, no, never. But we're always tweaking the loot. We feel the loot right now is in a very good state. Like I've been looting this area because I actually have to loot for survival. I've been looting this area and I've been getting a lot of ARs,
Focuses.
M4s, M4A1s, CQCs, and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a military area, by the way. So just look for military areas, and you'll find military gear. But that's something we can always be tweaking live. It's not something that needs to be patched or anything like that. But we don't want to make it where you can get 10 ARs in one run. You know,
No, I
that's
gotcha.
something we do not want.
Yeah, you don't want it where like you go to the military and there's like tar
Yeah,
after
all
tar after
AR.
tar, stuff like that.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
exactly. We
So
don't want that.
what about like here? Give me an example. Like I go to say an ambulance area and I get like two bandages. Like, is there any way we could possibly increase like maybe some painkillers and antibiotics there? Because I mean, this is one of the only issues I have with it
Yeah,
is the meds. That's my biggest thing.
yeah. I feel like I've seen what the community complains the most about survival loot is meds.
By
Meds.
far.
They most. I don't. I personally don't think it's that bad. I mean, I can find NTs, painkillers, bandages, constantly. But I think the biggest issue right now with meds, the people have an issue with meds, is the issue that we have with the
I didn't
zombies.
mean as guns.
Okay, and there is an
Yeah, I
issue with
got
the
you.
zombies that's going to be fixed on the hot
Huh.
fix that's coming out this
God mode
week.
for everyone.
And I think that's actually going to help
The
people
real,
with
yeah.
meds because people are not going to be having to use so many meds while looting.
Okay. So, all right. One other quick question about survival, and I'll actually go on to that guy's thing about the PvP servers. The zombies are insane. I
Yeah,
mean, it's awesome,
that's actually
but you know
no.
what I'm talking about.
There's an issue with them. Yeah, yeah. There's an issue with them. It's not that they are that strong. There is an issue that we found with the animation and movement read by the client that is, let's say, broken,
I got you,
and
Joe.
we have fixed it for the hotfix.
Oh, silent answer, dude. Alrighty. Well, here let's jump to a different topic. PvP
Hmm.
servers. Now I know this is something
Yep.
we discussed briefly before in the past, even a little earlier. Every time I play PvP, now this personally is an issue of mine because I understand is the reward worth you know a lot of people complain about they go in fully geared and then they get ganked by a Bambi. I mean, just Bambis
Dude,
everywhere, just coming in with a gun.
well, you're dying to a Bambi, okay? You have all the advantage in the world, and you die to a Bambi. You can't really complain. PvP servers are supposed to be like that. It's not something that if you're going to PvP servers, you cannot be caring about loot. That's how it's made. That's how it works. You really gotta, you really gotta look into it, look at it from this perspective. You're going to kill as many people as possible, then die. You're not going there to survive for an hour.
Okay, so meaning like if somebody comes in as a well, it's true. That's actually a good point because I've noticed a lot of times when people go down and they die with their gear, 9 out of 10 times when they come back as Bambi just to come and reclaim their gear, they die. So I guess it
Yeah.
comes down to you're risking it for
Yeah,
the biscuit.
exactly. I think those guys that go in Bambi and kill, like people are complaining about those Bambis that go in and kill other people. You have to realize that that guy probably joined the server like 5 or 6 times fully Bambi, and had a real hard time to kill you. You know, it took him, let's say, 5 deaths only to kill you. So it's not really something that is favoring them. I don't see it as something. I don't know. It's I think people are looking at that aspect in the wrong way, the wrong perspective.
Okay, true. I mean, like I was telling you before, like I've noticed that when people come into Bambis, I mean, obviously it's significantly easier to kill a Bambi than a regular, fully geared
Right?
out person. But I think what people are getting a little bit upset with, and it's more or less their fault than anything, when you go into a server, you know, you take out two snipers and you're about to take out that third one, and then you got some Bambi scumbag that comes up to you and just blasts you to hell.
Yeah, but that's part of the PvP service. You chose to play in a small map that people are gonna be spawning all around you at all times.
Yeah. Well, Spacebound, what he's trying to say is basically, look at it this way. So, I'll give you guys an example. The other day I was playing with one of my close clanmates, and he was bitching nonstop. He's coming in snipered, getting killed by, you know, he'd kill a person or two, maybe three, then he would get killed by a Bambi. So I told him, listen, man, if you're so upset about losing gear and shit to a Bambi, come in as a Bambi. Guess what? He was making bank, I'll tell you that. So, like Chupa said, you know, it's kind of a risk versus reward kind of situation.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think anyone should be going. Maybe they do, but they shouldn't be going into PvP servers with the mindset that he's
Why
gonna
not?
gain gear. You got to
Why not,
realize that you're
Vengeance?
gonna lose a lot of gear, and I think that's been clear from day one with PvP servers. You know, it's pretty much an arcade mode. You go in, kill, die. Go in, kill, die.
True. All right. Let's move on to the next question. Is there any tweaks that you guys plan on doing to any of the PvP servers? Example, that amazing ass Spring Valley tweak you guys did, where you guys were gradually getting rid of all those ridiculous buildings that did not need to be there. I think Spring Valley is perfect now. Do you guys plan on doing that to any of the other PvP maps?
Well, yeah, the ones that are exported from or imported from Colorado and Cali, we're not gonna make big changes to them, otherwise they lose their essence. But yeah, we do plan on always making new maps. Actually, you know, like right now we put a lot of maps, and we're we're feeling that this is too much right now. People are not playing on every map, even though they're there. And if every time we try to remove those maps that are not being played on, people complain about it. So we are evaluating this aspect and thinking about doing what we did with Spring Valley. You know, just make a map that is PvP based and go from community feedback and change it to as to make it as good as possible for the community. But I don't know. People are fixated in Rocky Ford and
Oh yeah,
Smallville, and it the way that people play in those servers. I don't think it matters what map they're playing on.
true. It's
You
like
know,
the mind.
there's
It's
no
like the player mindset.
yeah. Because think about it. All they're
I should say
doing
play
is
type.
jumping around, shooting people, shooting, matting, killing, dying.
Yep.
You know, I don't see how a map could affect that in
True. If you
any
tweak the
way
map, they're gonna be
relevant.
doing the same shit. I gotcha. But it's true though.
Exactly. Yeah, and maps like that, Rocky Ford and Smallville, Clear V2, those maps are not likely going to be changed. At least nothing relevant, you know? Maybe we block access, we trade one building for another, but the layout themselves are gonna stay that way. If we're gonna change it, we might as well just make a completely new map.
Gotcha. Well, Mike just brought up a good point. People begged for San Paval. Okay, let's go back a little bit. People begged for West Oaks to come back. West Oaks came
Yeah.
back. Nobody plays it anymore. People begged for
Yep.
San Paval. You guys now have it. Nobody plays it. Is there anything? I mean, obviously there's an issue here, which isn't you guys. Is there anything that you guys could do to help us play it? I mean, anything you could think of?
Yes, there is. There is something that has been discussed, and we're looking. We're not. This is not definite. This is not something that we actually made a decision on, but we are um, considering removing the map tabs on PvP servers.
Ooh,
So they're all listed. So you go to whatever map you want, you know, because I think because of those little map tabs we have, people go into the first one because they just want to play. You know, they don't
yeah,
really
of
care
course.
about what map they're playing. And it might sound kind of dumb, but some people just don't want to, click on another tab, wait for the server list to load, then join the server. And then when they need to join it back, they need to,
Dark, I think that's what he's saying.
yeah, they need to go to the tab again. So yeah, there's
Yeah.
that.
So basically, Dark, what you just said is what he's saying. So, me personally, I had to stop playing the game for about a month because of real life, baby, all that stuff. When I came back, I didn't, because I knew that they had like a rotation with the thing. I didn't know that they implemented everything back with the tabs. So for like 2 weeks straight, I was just playing Spring Valley.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people do the same thing.
yeah. Let's just be clear about something. We implemented the rotation, which was a great
Ooh,
idea,
big, good
a
question,
great
buddy.
concept
Damn,
that,
good question, big. What's up,
yeah,
Buddha?
it worked. Okay, it definitely worked. But then people started complaining that their favorite maps, was not in the rotation. So they were just complaining about that. And then when we put those maps back, people still don't play on them.
True. No, that's a good point, man. I think honestly, in my opinion, I think if you guys get rid of those map tabs, I think that'll help out significantly. At least get some more play in those maps.
Yep.
Um. All right. So big. Where was your question, buddy? Because it was actually a good question. Where the hell was it? All right. Is there going to be a way to organize GI so you can stack all guns, ammo, armor, so it's not all spread out?
Yeah. There is an issue that's been also fixed for the hot fix that's coming out
Keep throwing questions up, people.
this week. But yeah, guns do stack, ammo stacks, everything stacks. I don't. The problem is people expect the game to stack an M4A1 with 30 bullets with an M4A1 with a CMAG. That's not gonna stack. They're different guns.
Of course.
Yeah, and that's what people expect to be done automatically.
Okay, so basically, I think what he's asking is like people want where like you hit a button and like that everything unloads out of the guns and stacks. No, I don't think
No,
that would
yeah,
ever be possible.
no, that's not possible. That's technically not really possible, at least for now, until we. The only way for us to implement something like that would be to recode the whole global inventory system, everything from scratch, which would take a lot of time, which would take a lot of work from other things from the game, you know?
Yeah, no, I understand. I mean, in my opinion, something like that, guys, is like if it was even possible, should be way on the back burner because there's significantly more things that are important. Like what H Man just said, and I kind of agree with. The problem is there's still way too many servers and maps to choose from. The maps to choose from, I kind of like that idea, but I think that we need to kind of. I mean, is there any way you guys could cut down the servers a little bit? Because I notice there's like two of every kind of PvP map server. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the issue with making them all in one list. There's gonna be like
I
30
hate shotguns too,
servers
though.
in a PvP list, and some are going to be populated, some are not. Most players, most PvP map players, they join whatever map is populating, AR, or they just choose AR or sniper. So they go into the server that is the most populated. And that's why I feel like, for example, right now I feel Spring Valley is by far the most populated server. And I feel it's because of that, because it's the first map you see when you click on PvP servers.
Sure.
People just join it and they don't really care about what map they're playing on.
Yeah, I agree. And I think honestly, I think Silence. Yeah, I'm sure Silence the one that did that, where he removed the buildings and shit. I think that really helped too, man. Like that was.
Yeah.
I stopped playing Spring Valley because of those buildings. Now it's awesome. It's so much fun. Kudos,
Yeah.
Silent.
And that's
Great, great, great idea. Remove those
yeah,
buildings.
and that's something we're actually
I
that's
get the whole
something
tie
we're
thing concept,
actually
but
looking into, I don't know, just improving those maps, those standalone maps, not the, like I said, not the ones from Colorado and Cali, but changing them a little bit. Maybe we can create a new map, but based off Rocky Ford, not
gotcha.
call it Rocky Ford. Take the idea, the concept of Rocky Ford, just make a new map. But that's something also, like I said, that's something that is very time consuming for something that people don't really care
Yeah, no,
so
H-Man, I
much.
agree, but
Because if they
they'll
did
fix
care,
that,
they would
hopefully.
play other
I think they
maps,
will.
you know? I have people asking me all the time, like complaining about Spring Valley, and I check their accounts, they're always in Spring Valley. So it's really,
Who's got
really
two
hard
thumbs?
to
Who's got two thumbs that was in Spring Valley? This
get a
guy.
grip.
Yeah, no, I feel you, man. Actually, it does make sense. All right, let's step away from the whole PvP maps for a quick second. Zombies. They've been the same
Huh?
zombies since day one. Is there any chance that we will ever see new skin zombies ever?
Yes, yes, there is. There's a great
Oh,
chance
thank
for
God.
that. That's actually something we are already looking into. Character models, zombie animations, those are things that we are currently working on.
90% maybe. All right, good, because it's
There's no
huge.
ETA, but yeah, exactly. I think, making we always feel like because we have the basic
Yeah,
zombies and there's a lot of
65,
skins for
70.
them. And right now we don't want to add more basic
No
zombies, just
zombies with
other
Fred
skins,
Head.
I mean, we could do that. That would be easy. We can just mix and match.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? We can use the head from one, the body from the other.
that would be cool.
But we don't really see a point in that right now. We feel like we should be adding more variations of zombies. One thing that
I got you,
that
Riso.
we have talked about a little bit is, for example, the sprinter zombies. Okay, you have that animation where they sprint. What if we make another zombie model just for the animation?
Ooh, I like that
So the
idea.
sprinter zombies are always look different from the others. The screaming zombies always look different from the others. Stuff like that.
Okay, so basically, like if you seen a zombie with like a leather jacket on, you would know, oh, that's a sprinter, like a zombie to
Yeah,
differentiate. It's cool. I
yeah.
like that idea.
Like in Left 4 Dead. I don't know if you guys ever played it. But in Left 4 Dead, every zombie with special skills, they look different.
Okay, I like that idea. Actually, that's a cool idea. But that's something that hopefully will be in the future.
Yeah, but that's something. Yeah, yeah, but that's something very complicated. It's not as simple as
Don't
just
worry, guys. I'll get to
doing
the whole
that.
entire thing. Okay. Um, Another question is actually about Cali. A couple questions about Cali. Are you guys ever going to be able to fully optimize it? I know within the past, 8 months, it's gotten significantly better. I don't know exactly what you guys have done, but it's definitely improved it. Is there ever a way where you guys could have it? I don't want to say perfect it, but I mean, every time I first log into Cali, it just the first like two time or the first 20 seconds is like straight up lag. Is there ever an optimization coming for it or?
Well, Cali, in my personal opinion, I don't see Cali as having FPS issues at all. There are some things that we could do that Silent's constantly doing. Um, people
What's up,
were
YouTube
asking,
X
you
Games?
told me people were asking what he does, and that's something he spends a lot of time on doing, which is looking at maps and seeing what could be optimized map to make FPS better.
Ooh,
That's
Red
a very
Energy.
important part
Good
of his
question.
work. No, so Cali, there's so much we can do, okay? Because of course we can always do some
You
stuff,
guys asked some stupid questions here.
obviously. But the thing is, it's got huge buildings. It's got a lot of buildings.
Will
It's
Fred
got a
ever
lot
show
of
his
roads,
penis on stream?
overpasses, and stuff like that.
No,
And
no.
of course, easy way
Stupid
to
questions.
the easy way to improve the FPS on that map would be removing those assets from it, which would actually
Kill it.
kill. Yeah,
I
because
agree.
it would lose their what it is. For example, just so you have an idea, the stadium. The stadium is a very, very heavy FPS consuming item, model. It's got a lot of faces. It's 4 or 5 parts. It's not just, one big item.
Yeah. So
So,
if you
yeah.
take something away as important as say the stadium is to Cali, you kind of make Cali not what it is.
Yeah, or removing the roads, you know, make them normal roads.
Okay.
That would kill. It would work, of course, but it would kill make it, you know, like in Smallville, like how the streets are.
Yeah.
Imagine that in Cali.
Oof.
It wouldn't even
Yeah.
look good.
What's the point of having Cali then? No, that's a good
So
point.
yeah, it would take out the essence of the map itself.
Okay. Another question. Actually, it's not even a question. It's more of an idea. Do you think maybe you guys could ever add those old ambient sounds in? I mean, those things were amazing. Like, oh
Yeah,
my god.
we have been doing that.
Oof.
We have been
I noticed some of that,
adding
like
in
the screaming and
tweaking.
stuff.
Yeah, some are bugged. Just I don't know if you've noticed
I have. It
in
sticks out. You gotta
survival.
log out. Yeah.
If you go to Camp Splinter, there's a
Yep.
chupacabra that doesn't
I know
stop.
Chupa. My ears blew up, dude.
Yeah, it's annoying, but yeah, we do plan on keep adding them slowly, little by little, you know, and changing
So that is
stuff
something you
like
guys
that.
have put thought into about maybe even the music, man. That old school music was pretty intense. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
All right. So that
yeah,
is
like those mysterious song music that
yes.
played, and you thought there was,
Oh,
oh, that
somebody
song
around
plays
you.
when there's somebody around you.
Yeah. Oh my god. All right, so that's cool because I know that actually that was a question I had for you, and there was a lot of people asking that question. Actually, that was the second most asked question, right under "Will Fred ever show his penis on stream?"
I mean, Fred's almost black, so I think he should.
Guys, that means
I'm kidding. I don't know. Yeah, he should. I think we should start a trend on Facebook. Fred, show your popper.
Wolf wants to know if there's ever going to be any kind of ping restriction. Like, I'm pretty sure what Wolf is talking about.
Buddy joined your channel.
What's going on?
Hey, Remus.
Yeah,
Chupa!
there is.
Remus, we got
Hey,
some
Remus.
Q&A on stream here, so quiet, please, buddy.
Okay. Sorry.
Go ahead, Chips.
Yeah, we already implemented that, but we are gonna tweak it a little more. Ping restriction doesn't exactly do what people think it's gonna do. People have to realize that ping restriction is not something that is gonna, for example, make people not lag. Okay, I've seen. Okay, this is a big complaint from especially from the European community right now, with Asians playing in European servers.
Ties.
And I've gotten reports of, hey, look at this Thai playing in European servers. He's lagging around. And then I check the guy's from Poland, the guy's from Germany, the guy's from he's European. He's lagging because his internet is bad. It's not about ping. Ping and lag are two completely different things.
Camille,
You
I
can
hate you with the
play,
shotgun.
for example, I can play in Hong Kong servers with 350 ping, and people don't see me flying around. People don't see me lagging around. It's not about how high your ping is. It's more about how stable it is.
Okay, I got you. So basically, if you did restrict people in
But-
Thai with their paying, it wouldn't matter because, like you said, you have people from all around Europe doing the same.
There would be, yeah. I'm not saying we're not gonna do it or it's not something
I
that
made a video on my
should
YouTube
be
channel and
considered
Zoom
or
Marcus
looked
for it.
into, but I'm just saying that it's not gonna solve
I got you. YouTube.
the
After this, we'll
problems
talk, all right? I
people
got you,
are
buddy.
saying
Whisper
that
me
there
in.
is.
Whisper me.
This is something we were talking about this morning for me.
Link your
That
hold on.
this is something that we can consider,
Yeah,
ping
Camille,
locking
I'll put
some
your montage in,
servers to
brother. I got
test
you.
it out at first, see how it goes. Because there's also that
Camille, whisper me.
situations, guys. Okay, so we put a ping limit in EU servers, okay?
Okay.
And then there are, like, let's say at 3 a.m. European time, the people from Europe who want to play, they can't play. Why? Because there's only those servers for them to play on, and they can't join others because there's a ping lock for them. So they can't join other services either, And so the servers could be empty, and empty servers kills the PvP experience even more than anything. So there is that situation that is created. letting people from other continents join a server from a specific continent can be something good. You know, there's always more PvP. And like I said, it's not always that a person is from another continent that he is going to be lagging around for you.
Okay, so basically if you did put that crazy ping restriction on Thai, it wouldn't really matter because again, so basically you would just affect the Thai people, and then there would still be other people. I get what you're saying. It really wouldn't make sense
Yeah,
implementing something like that.
Yeah, people would still lag,
Yeah,
and you know, and
it's a
I
waste of
mean,
resources. Let's be honest.
not really a waste of resources, but that's something that is more hurtful to the community than actually implementing it.
Yeah, because then basically, guys, what happens is, think about it. Even though you guys don't give a shit about Thai people, you guys really, same principle. Okay, look at it this way, guys. The devs have to worry about everybody as a whole. Okay, so if you implement something like a ping restriction on them, you're only hurting them, whereas you're giving us an unfair advantage. If that makes any sense. Is that kind of what I'm getting at, Chupa?
Yeah, but that's not something that we have discarded. Okay? This is something we are talking about and discussing.
Banana Joe.
But there are, many aspects to it. It's not just.
There's gonna be a lot of thought behind this before anything's actually done.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. So here's another question I actually really enjoyed. Ask him about his opinion to change the in-game HUD. For PvP, it's pretty useless to see a mini-map. Nearly everybody loved the old UI.
Yeah. This is something that I've been talking to Fred about, because I take
That was a shot and a half.
back from the community and I bring it to him. And yeah, that's something that we are thinking about, having an option to changing your UI whenever you want in the options. We can make it a big difference. For example, we fixed the health, like how the health is. Much better, yeah, and I agree the map is useless. So maybe we can find a way to change that to make the players choose how they want it look. But I don't think that's something that is as relevant as people feel it is. No, it's more a question of change. It's changed.
Yeah, get used to it.
And people feel weirded out because it's changed. It's not that it's worse or better. It's just different.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'll be honest. When it first happened, me and Remus actually were playing, and I ain't gonna lie, I almost stopped playing. As stupid as that is, because like you said, change. After like an hour, I was like, wow, this thing's actually not bad. And then like 2 days later, you guys made it even better. So I mean, I guess
Yeah,
it's like a work in progress.
Yeah, and yeah, those feedback on that kind of thing is very important to us, because for example, I don't play PvP servers. I play Colorado, and for me in Colorado, that's actually very helpful having the minimap there,
Yeah. No, I agree.
even for directions.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not a fan of the minimap. I could definitely see where some people would like it, and I definitely think it's a work in progress. I mean, I hated it at first. With update to it, I think it's amazing now. I don't think I would like to go back. So, I mean, work in progress, guys. Be patient and see what happens. And maybe, like Chupa said, they'll have it where you can possibly switch.
That question is really a matter of feedback. This is good feedback. Some people, especially in PvP servers, are not happy with it. That's something we can work with.
Glad you speak the Cali.
Their opinion.
Guys, all Glad would do back in the day is Cali, just let you know. All right, I respect that. Actually, here's another kind of crazy question. A little stupid, actually, but they really want to know: is there ever going to be any kind of car implementation on open world PvP in Cali?
What do you mean, car implementation?
People want to know if you guys are going to ever add cars into Cali. Not
no,
on, like,
in official
privates.
servers, no, never.
Okay. No, it makes sense.
Official server, no, because it's an item, it's easy to get, so it just breaks the PvP experience. It's just like people are going to be running people over, instead of PvP. Um, they already do that in premium, and it's really annoying. Players who actually, are trying to loot, and then a guy comes and runs them over. If cars, like in survival, for example, survival cars are used in official servers. But the thing
I know
is,
cars are coming and
cars are
going.
not
That's why the
items in
question's too long.
survival. They're like they were in ISS.
7
You can
people want
find
to
them in
know.
the map,
7.
so it depends on luck. And are you really willing to risk that car that you found on trying to kill someone who could kill you and steal your car?
True. Yeah, I personally hated cars. Like when you guys did that shit in V2, oh my god.
No, PvP, yeah. Official servers and PvP servers will never have cars.
Gotcha.
Makes
Oh,
0 sense.
that reminds me. Will you guys ever implement a V2 PvP map? Like something small like, I don't know, like the old school Clearview or something like that?
Well, we have Clearview 2, which has Clearview and I think it's Frosty.
I mean more along the lines of like the exact Clearview, like to the T replicating it. You know what I mean? Or is it just going to be like? You
We
said,
actually want to avoid those maps. We actually want to
Gotcha.
avoid maps that are based on Colorado and work more on maps that original maps.
Okay. Super jump, something that will ever come back.
In officials now.
Good. Thank you. So glad you said that. I can't even tell you how many people want to know
People
that.
already jump around too much. It's
Yep.
annoying enough.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I just said thank you.
No, I agree. I was never a fan of the super jump thing. I'm shocked people still want to know about that. All right. This is kind of a strange question. I don't really know the worth of asking this, but some people were asking if shotguns will be fixed. I don't understand that question. I guess people complain.
What?
I mean, I know me. I suck with shotguns, so I can't hit. I'll hit people 3 times, they won't die. I think it's just user error. But I mean, optimizing of shotguns? Question mark.
I don't really. that
User error.
that
Am I
question
right?
makes no sense. Yeah, that question makes no sense. If anything, shotguns are OP right now, are too OP because, yeah,
Okay, that's what I kind of figured. Because I mean, I'll go into a server and I mean, like that. You guys were watching. I tagged that guy 3 times. One was even a headshot, and he didn't die. And then I run up to the guy 30 meters away, and I die right away. So I think it's just the matter of user error,
yeah,
unfortunately.
yeah, I think so.
Okay, here we go. People want to know marketplace prices. Will they ever be dropped? Some people are thinking they're a little too high.
They're not high at all because, like, if you're PvPing, if you're looting, anything you're doing in the game, you're actually making GD. I mean, unless you join a PvP server and die all the time, that's the only way you're not really making money. But no, I don't think the prices will drop, at least not drastically. Maybe some tweaks here and there, but
That's kind of the whole point of having a sale and stuff.
yeah. I mean, you kill a player think about this, okay? You kill a player, you get 8,000 game dollars, right?
Mhm.
That's enough to buy 4 riot shields. And I don't know. I don't think if you're actually playing the game, if you're actually either playing Colorado or PvP servers, you're actually profiting more. You're making more money than you're actually spending.
Exactly, and should never really be an issue with the price of things.
Yeah, I don't see that as an issue.
I agree. Now I know I asked you guys earlier about the adding weapons and stuff like guns and etc. What about melees? Is there ever a chance you guys might add melees, possibly like different ones, like I don't know, a one-hit melee, something like that, like to a player?
Well, one hit melees, I'm not so sure about, but yeah, melees maybe we could add some, but the thing is, there's a whole ton of them. Maybe add one that is actually really good. Because we only have what? The katanas, the machete, hatchet, brotherhood that are one hit with the skill tree. If I'm not mistaken.
I don't think they're one
To
hit,
zombies.
full health. Yeah.
No, but one hit to players, I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
Damn it. One can hope.
I mean,
Try to
maybe,
shotgun
I
me.
don't
I'll
know.
one hit
Maybe
you.
maybe it's something rare that you could actually use in warm-up servers.
Okay.
That would be useful.
Now, the crafting system. I know you talked about it a little bit earlier. Is the crafting system ever gonna be is ever going to be refined to like if you're in a PvP map, you can quickly craft like a grenade or something like that, or a shield? Will that ever be there?
No, it's not gonna. It's not gonna be implemented in open world.
Gotcha. Okay, makes sense.
Makes no sense.
What about that diesel riot shield I seen about 2 months ago on the servers? You guys were showing this big ass riot shield.
Oh, yeah.
The thing was insane.
There was an issue with it. It's been fixed, and yeah, we are looking into implementing it, but we really don't see a reason for it right now. We don't see how we want to handle it because we don't want to.
Guys,
For
any
example,
questions,
we want
start
to make
asking.
it
Come on, man.
so you can't really get them in the marketplace. So
Okay.
if you can't get them in the marketplace, why would people use them?
True. So
That's
the
it.
chances
That's
of
the
seeing
thing.
them are pretty rare.
Yeah.
Good.
But we don't know how we're gonna go on about it.
All right. Yeah, because I'll be honest. When I see them, they're cool, but I don't know. I kind of think that defeats the purpose of having all these really cool, unique shields and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, let's be
Yeah,
real
but
here. If
shields-
that's out, no one will ever use all those other shields again.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's the thing. It's like when we came out with the heavy armor. It was a long time ago. But when we came out with the heavy armor, people
Chupa.
just stopped using customs. Customs are pretty much useless right now.
No, that's very true. So basically, there's no. I mean, honestly, I didn't think there was any point in putting something like that, but apparently people remembered that and they were asking about that hardcore. So I'm glad that, me personally, I'm glad that that's not going to be anytime soon. Knock on wood. I'm pretty sure they're messing around, but we'll never have to worry about helmet pop off or durability or any of that kind of stuff in like survival, right?
No, never.
Oh God. Oof.
Durability is something that has been suggested by the community.
No.
To make it more realistic. But we feel right now that it's because of the way it was implemented in ISS. The motives they had for it. That's something we're not gonna go on the line. So
Gotcha.
for example, if we do implement durability at any point, we are gonna make repair kits common, or at least uncommon, not that rare. And if that's the case, what's the real point?
True.
In ISS they did that because I don't know if you guys remember, but you could buy premium
No,
repair
Silent
kits for
Terror.
GC.
No. Please no.
And that's something we're not gonna do.
I will cry. Because I hated durability. I think it was one of the worst things ever.
I think
stacking your GI was a nightmare.
I think to match our mindset when it comes to economics in the game, like not pay to win at all, we would have to make it as to durability won't be an issue at all. So what's the point? Know what I mean? Because then we would have it that players can actually find repair kits all the time easily to repair their guns. So why would we add it?
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm glad it's not there. Well, I know we have the super zombie and stuff like that. Are we ever gonna get any kind of like we have screamers, super zombie sprinters? Are we ever gonna get any other kind of zombie? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Anything?
Yeah. We are currently Silence currently working on something that could involve new zombie types and like new zombie, not only the skins, but a completely new zombie, different. Maybe we haven't decided exactly what it's gonna be like. If it's gonna be a zombie that is stronger than the super zombie, or if it's weaker than the super zombie but stronger than the normal zombie.
So so you guys do have ideas for different zombies. It's just again, it's
Yeah.
something that's like a work in progress. It's gonna take time.
Hmm.
Okay. Camille asked, add survival graphics to all maps? Question mark.
Yeah, that's happening.
Really? Wow. Nice. I'm actually excited for that.
Yeah, because the feedback on the survival mode, especially on the map, not the map itself, but the lighting, the everything like that, that's actually been very good, very positive, and we do plan on making it everywhere.
Okay. Well, I'm stoked for that. Shit. um. Wow. Cage got a good question here. Are we ever gonna see Artemis Knives as a developer? See the head turn.
Nope.
LOL. Come on now, Cage. What kind of questions that, mofo? Um. Oh, actually, is there any way? I mean, this is just a question from me. I know you guys love feedback and stuff. Is there any way we can get like a section? How do I describe this? Is there a way we can get like a section on the forums for like people to post all their feedback, and maybe like once a week we can get answers and stuff to, or maybe you can like I can go over it like on a stream or something, because I've noticed a lot of people ask the same
We
questions.
do have suggestions sections on the forums, and we literally answer every single one of them.
Okay, but I mean like
we have them separately for the game and survival. You know,
yeah no, but I mean like is there any way where I guess what I'm asking is here's a better way of asking it. Is there any way we could do this more often? I know you suggested maybe
Yeah.
once a week on your stream, like anything.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, that's something me and Elias. I don't know. You guys don't know Elias. He works in the game, but he doesn't work with the game. He works for the company.
okay,
That's something he suggested to me to do it maybe weekly or
your
maybe every
premium
15
farming
days,
tool.
every
The
2 weeks. I do a Q&A. And initially, I don't know if I'm gonna do it on my stream, but I believe I'm just gonna be hopping on people's streams. This week I did yours. Next week, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it with Camille. Just go around, and because that way we can get different feedbacks from different groups of players.
Okay, nah, I would
We
love that. I think the community would too. It'd be a little hard to understand Camille's Polish ass, but we could work on his English together.
I mean, yeah, I can always teach him English.
Actually, I had a couple questions about the skins. I know you guys, and this is kind of a stupid question for me, but the Chrome skins are awesome. Is there any way we're gonna get more Chrome skins? Because I really want to get every Chrome skin that exists.
More Chrome skins, yeah,
Oh.
those are easy to make, and
Make them.
I think it's stupid.
I can.
But yeah.
I can speak London. LOL. Yeah, that's your boy.
Yeah,
Camille.
that's.
Well, actually, somebody asked a good question before, and I freaking missed it. I don't remember what the hell it was. Shit. Can we add diamond armor? Come on, H-Man. What is that?
Diamond armor? Really? Of
That's a
course
question.
it's H-Man.
Oh, okay, I see the
Of course
question.
it's H-Man.
Alright, so competitive mode. Can you give us an idea what it'll be like? Just a small idea? Will it be like CSGO?
Well, no, we want to make something. We don't want to. I mean, games like CS:GO, there's a lot of them, so there's no
AK-12.
real point in making another one inside an existing game. We want to make something that is
AK-12?
a mix between competitive FPS games and our game.
You're
Like,
fucking
keep the
silent.
essence of Infestation in
I would pay monthly
competitive.
silent. I would.
The idea is going to be, of course, with teams. So there's going to be 2 teams fighting each other. But there are some details that we're still discussing, like guns, for example. We're not going to make it that you can, the round started, you have to save money to buy that gun, that upgrade.
I got
and
you,
things
Bunky.
like that.
Bunky
But
Funky, I see.
we do plan on like, okay, you want to be, let's say, you choose playing with an AR. So depending on your kills, depending on how it goes, you get some points. With those points, you can upgrade it. So let's say you start with a FAMAS, and then you get 2 kills in one round. Next round, you can upgrade it to a SIG. Things like that.
Okay. So will there be rewards behind competitive?
Yeah, that's those details we haven't really gone into yet. Especially, first we're gonna release the beta, see how it goes, get the feedback, change what needs to be changed, and then we're gonna think about it. But the ranked system we implemented in open world and battle royale, they
Emulators.
are designed for competitive. Okay, those things were we added them to open world to test it, to see how it
ZMO.
would fit in the game engine. So yeah, that's something we plan. Like depending on your rank in competitive, you get different rewards, you get exclusive skins and things like that.
Okay. All right. One last question. It's a little bit of a small question. Um, so with the ranking system, is it month to month? I take it.
No, just gotta keep active,
Okay.
ranking your rank. So it's pretty much let's look at League of Legends.
Okay.
If you go inactive for too long in League, you drop rank
50K.
or you lose your rank and stuff like that. That's what how it works. It's not really monthly based. It's statistics based. People think that to get a good rank in open world is just killing a bunch of people. People actually try to do that, forcibly
Okay.
get their friend, and that doesn't work. It's statistics. There are many aspects that affect your rank.
Hey, Chupa, how do you get ranked? 'Cause I've been playing for a
Uh,
while and
you
I still haven't got ranked
Yeah,
yet.
that's the thing. It's about your activity. It's not really about number of kills or anything like that. It's more about like I still don't have my rank for open world, and I play quite a lot in Cali, but yeah, it's more about each session. It generates a value that adds up and checks, until it's confusing. It's not a number of kills or a number of games or a number of headshots. It's not about that. It's after a while, depending on how much you play, how much you do, and it gives you a rank eventually.
So it's kind of based like on Lee's MMR system. It's a ton of different
Yeah,
variables.
yeah,
Kill
it's yeah,
streaks.
it's exactly like the MMR system, or not exactly, but it's the same concept as MMR, and not exactly like CS:GO.
I agree with
That
Solitaire. Guys, shut
you
down.
either
Go.
win, or maybe in League after you get your rank, you either win or lose. There's only 2 choices, right?
Yep.
And you play the 10 placement matches. Um, and it doesn't work like that in open world. It's more about saving your statistics and activity, and yeah, there's a lot to it. It's very complex.
Yeah. No, I've actually noticed, like, me and Hydra, we were trying to figure it out the other day, and I think things like headshots come into play, kill streaks, not
Yeah.
logging out when you get a freaking sniper, guys. Like I think it's the amount of playtime in a server as well. Am I right?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, because we can't even figure it out, but guys, pretty
Yeah,
much.
I can't give too many details, obviously.
No, but take away from it. Don't.
Yeah, and then people can just try to abuse the system to improve their ranks.
Yep, I actually like the way it is. Here, one last question, guys. What about an unskin option in the GI?
Unskin? You can already unskin your guns, buddy.
And a skin all option in GI.
Oh, skin all. Yeah, we tried that. Like I said, that's something that with the current GI system, it's not really possible because of how much it takes on the database. It really. So that's something we've been looking into a way that could be, I don't know, could be, but it doesn't overload our database and you lag. Because if you unskin something on your GI, I don't know if you noticed, your game client lags a bit.
Oh,
Okay. And skinning would have even a harder effect on it.
Okay.
So it all comes down to the current GI system, that the way it was coded.
Glad wants to know about new clan tag colors.
Yeah, that's something we've been talking about. You know, some small tweaks like that can make players happy. That doesn't take a lot of work.
That way you guys can focus on bigger pictures. Makes sense.
Yeah, because those things are simple to do technically. You know, but yeah,
I would love to see
that's
something like that. All right.
more options,
Definitely last
more
question.
clan options.
Chupa, I know a while ago you shaved your beard on stream. It was awesome. Will we ever see Silent Terror fully shave his head and all his facial hair on stream? This is very important.
Last time I met with Silent, he was fully shaved.
No, I'm talking about head too, bro.
Oh, head? I don't know. That's something you gotta ask him.
A German guy with a shaved head? Does that exist?
Yeah, it does. It's called neo-Nazis.
Alright, well,
yeah.
I have a lot more questions, but I'm going to save that for another time. I think that we touched base on a lot of stuff, a lot of important stuff. I really want to know when Bixer Raziel Shields are going to be on sale, but I'll save that for next week's questionnaire. Yeah, guys, I appreciate your time. Silent, I definitely appreciate your time because I know it's super late where you are. Same with you, Chupa. Do you guys have anything you want to add real quick? You, Chupa, I mean, like, do you have anything you want to add to the people watching?
Sorry. Yeah. Guys, remember, we have a new forum, and there are suggestion sections for both survival and general that you can actually give your feedback and things you feel like we should change and you think it would be a good change for the game.
Yeah, guys, hit up that suggestion, man. You guys, everybody's so quick to sit there and insult the game and all this negativity. Why don't you guys try giving some positive reinforcement on the game too? You know, that always works just as. Actually, I think that works even more than hitting the game and slamming the game. So, take advantage of it, guys. Guys, how many times, how many years, when War Z and Sergey and all them were there, we were asking questions, they weren't responding. These guys are at least responding. Maybe it's not the answers you guys like, but they're still there. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's the community right now. People think that because we don't implement every suggestion that is made on the forums, we're not listening to them, and we are. It's just that sometimes, you know, we don't agree with some stuff. We don't feel that it would be a good addition to the game or anything like that, and people don't, because of how much we listen to the community. People sometimes feel like we don't listen because we don't take them on their every suggestion. That's actually, you know, something that actually happens quite often.
Guys. Well, I definitely appreciate everything you guys have done. I'm pretty sure I speak for a lot of the people here in this channel, especially a lot of the big time people like Glad and stuff like that. You guys have definitely had a huge impact on the game. Where Z kind of died out, and then you guys brought it back, which was awesome. I really appreciate all the stuff you guys have done for all of us.
Love you, Chupa.
I love you too, Chupa. I definitely love you too, Silent Terror. Maldu Fatse Slumpa. Guys, please keep going with the game. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're never gonna drop this. Don't worry about that.
You guys are too funny.
We love this game, and that's
guys,
what we. That's why we.
I got a watch spinner and everything. Look at that.
Why we deal with this game.
Well, we definitely definitely appreciate it. I definitely do. And Chupa, man, again, I know it's super late for you, and I know you took a lot of time out. So
Fine. Thanks a lot for opening this for me to be able to talk to the community. For me, streaming is kind of hard because of how time consuming it is. Because I can't really be like, for example, right now I was talking to you this whole time, and I was actually working, giving support and shit like that. And to stream and do that, that's actually really hard. But I've been trying, and
AG5.
I really want to stream more often.
Yeah, man. Dude, I love when you stream, man. You know that, bro. I was super pissed on your last stream when you had to cut that thing to the lag. I love when you
Yeah.
stream, homie. Silent Terror, start streaming again. I miss you streaming, bro. I miss it. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. Again, guys, for more information on anything New Z, please visit the forums. Guys, they have a Facebook.
Now let me
Please
link it on.
Yeah, please link away. Link to Facebook too, guys. This is a great game. Stop knocking it. Start playing it, guy. The game's not dead. I play it every single day. It's by far not dead. Maybe it's not as populated as it was during Steam release, but still there, guys. And tweaks and all that kind of stuff's being done. So be patient. It will happen. Guys, I'm going to stream again on Tuesday to get more questions for hopefully next week. If we can't do a stream about it next week, hopefully we'll do it the week after. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming. And Chupa, you definitely have a great beard.
Thank you.
Alright, guys, take care. I love you all. Thank you. I'm not going to stream me playing because I've been dying a lot. So I don't want to get embarrassed. Shit, I can afford Rolexes and Breitlinks, but I can't afford a new mouse. How funny is that? Ba-dum-bum.
Alright, guys, thanks for coming by. Thanks, Raz. Thanks, Remus, for the company.
Hey, got it, Chupa.
Always, baby. Always.
Alright, I gotta do some stuff. I'll see y'all later.
Alright, man. Alright, so guys, we touched base on a lot of good questions, and yeah. So basically, competitives in the works. What else? We got some good changes coming over the horizon. It's gonna take some time. Survival's being tweaked and fixed. Zombies are being fixed. They like the way the loot system is, but they're gonna tweak it a little bit. Meds, stuff like that. So guys, just be patient and hanging in there. Oh, and another big thing, guys, the PvP map tabs, hopefully in time, will be switched so it's no more tabs. Everyone can see the whole thing, and hopefully it will be played more, all the maps. And for all you guys bitching about this, there's nothing they can do about Bambi's coming in PvP servers. You have to deal with it. If you see a Bambi, kill him. I mean, it sucks, but it is what it is. So, other than that, guys, I'm going to cut this stream. Guys, thank you. I love you all. And maybe one day I'll do a nice little giveaway on one of my Rolexes. I actually have 3 of them. So I got a Daytona, I got a Datejust,
Before you
I
do
got a
that,
GMT.
I want it.
Anyway, guys, I love you all. Thanks for watching. It means a lot. And yeah, I hope you guys all take care.
You done streaming?